Begin in Ondo State, where the remains of the victims of June the 5th attack on St. Francis Catholic Church Owo have been laid to rest amidst tears by family members. Governor Rotimi Akeredolu, who led top government officials to the funeral mass, said the security architecture of the country needs serious review. The funeral service was also attended by former governor of the state, Olusegun Mimiko, and Catholic Bishop of Sokoto Diocese, Matthew Hassan Kuka. Ayodeji Moradeo reports.
Relatives, family members, Catholic faithful and residents of Owo gathered in this hall to bid victims of the June 5 attack on St. Francis Catholic Church Owo farewell. This was a service.
Araba, in the entire 6 local government, we have reached to over 40,000 households, which is the target for the project, because we have each of the group, we have about 15 to 25 persons that make up a group.
At the quarterly meeting review by pros.
Relatives, family members, Catholic faithful and residents of Owo gathered in this hall to bid victims of the June 5 attack on St. Francis Catholic Church Owo farewell. This was a service that took away courage from many, letting out tears. Solemn songs and prayers were rendered for the victims of the attack.
Who did not doubt your Son to be a loving Savior?
The hall was filled with people who wore black attire.
That has brought us together today.
The officiating minister and Catholic Bishop of Oyo Diocese urged the federal and state government to wake up and sit up.
How many more must die before the senseless killings in Nigeria stop? In these coffins, a part of Nigeria lies dead, because lying down here with these deceased ones are the joys and hopes and aspirations of their families.
Governor Rotimi Akeredolu admitted the failure of government, but assured that it will continue to ensure that lives are protected.
We have failed. We have failed. We have failed to defend these people. Not because we are not trying, but because the forces on the other side, they are evil.
Other dignitaries also urged the federal government to find a lasting solution to the security challenges.
Where we are now, this is not Nigeria. We don't recognize our country any longer. But again, we have nowhere to turn to except to look up to God. We are prayerfully hoping that by the power of God, because this is more than any person can talk about.
To be a federal republic is now a monolithic kind of a thing. If we had a federal republic in the true character, we shall also be able to have state police, and people can be better protected than we are now.
After the service, some families took the remains of their loved ones home for interment, while others were buried by the church. Although the remains of those killed have been interred, but the people and their families want justice served on the perpetrators of this deadly act. Ayodeji Moradeo, TVC News.